Hello everybody, this is IMAX Nation Plays here, and I decided to revisit another old Xbox game, classic Xbox, because you can't call it Xbox One anymore. This is Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure, which came out back in 2003, and it basically takes two Disney animated movies and one Pixar film and meshes them with Tony Hawk. It made sense back in the early 2000s because by 2003, I think the Tony Hawk games were still really, really popular, and I loved the Tony Hawk games when I was young, and I'm a huge fan of Disney and a huge fan of Pixar, so it was perfect, and that's why I picked it up back in the day, and I spent lots of time on this particular game. Like, it had all the right elements. Like, it wasn't a cheap imitation of the Tony Hawk games. It actually had a lot of fun stuff going on. So we got three characters, well, four, from The Lion King because Timon and Pumbaa share the same skateboard. Actually, make that five. And we got four characters from Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2. And we got four characters from Tarzan. It's interesting that Tarzan is a part of this game because Tarzan, like the Disney company today, doesn't really give Tarzan the attention it deserves, but in 2003 they still sort of treated it like it was royalty because it was one of those Disney films or franchises that kind of fit the action-packed bill. I guess they were looking for I guess at the time they still wanted franchises that were like action heavy, like spectacle almost. And at the time, Tarzan was the third highest grossing Disney animated feature on its initial release. And when I say initial release, I mean like without re-release totals factored in. So it was like behind The Lion King and it was behind Tarzan in terms of the grosses. Look at Woody's face there. It's kind of freaky looking if you think about it. Because I want to go in chronological order, I'm going to do the Lion King levels. So we got a choice between Pride Rock, the Elephant's Graveyard, and Scar's Canyon. Kind of morbid considering, if you've never seen The Lion King, who hasn't? We're going to start with Pride Rock. Although I'm sorry to report that it doesn't have the Circle of Life. This game's soundtrack is mainly skater rock music from like 2002, 2003, and I muted that stuff back in the day because I just wasn't fond of it, and I'm not really fond of it now, so we're going to do it without the music. I think it's better that way, honestly. So, oh, here we go. Whoa, I'm already doing tricks. I haven't played this game in ages, so I'm probably going to be terrible at it. I'm probably going to crash a lot, like that. Tail Chaser, okay. Let's see if I can do a grind. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Yeah, that really hurt, didn't it, Simba? Yeah, look, 23 out of 25 haunches. That's another name for zebra leg, I guess. Okay, oh, keep your balance. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not only did I play the Tony Hawk games when I was little, but I also played Spyro Enter the Enter the Dragonfly. That's a terrible game. No, I played Spyro Year of the Dragon, which had the great skateboarding levels in it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ouch! This is just sort of this is free skate mode, so I'm just doing whatever the heck I want here. There's like no objectives or missions or anything. And as you can see, this is sort of the area around Pride Rock, although it doesn't quite look like that in the movie. Liberties were taken because you have to. It's a video game. Interestingly, whoa, how many points do I have now? 19,003 points. You can go to the very top of Pride Rock, actually. You just gotta be very careful. Gotta build up some speed here. Okay, now I'm remembering. So yeah, I played this game religiously in 2004, so that was when I was 11 going on 12. And again, the Xbox was like the only current-gen console that I had. I didn't get my PS2 until Christmas of 2004. So the Xbox was what I had. Whoa! Thank goodness for game physics, because you would have been dead. You can glide along here. It's pretty darn cool, actually. They actually put a lot of thought into this, because all the environments are really well constructed, and there's a lot of references to the respective movies. And again, it's so cool that Tarzan is getting some representation here, because again, Disney could give that movie a little more love, I should say. Oh, look at you go, Simba. Although, I guess the downside of this game is that it's totally a product of the early 2000s. I mean, it's in the title, Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. I mean, everything had to be to the extreme back in the late 90s, early aughts. I lived that, and it was kind of an annoying time. Everything had to be extreme sports for some reason. Cartoons had to be extreme sports. Video games had to be extreme sports. Everybody was in on the extreme sports game. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find the zebra haunches. Of course, it's the same zebra haunch that, that Scar gives to the hyenas in the movie proper. I don't think you deserve this. I think you could even take missions from Scar if you're playing career mode. It's really, really strange. Okay, I think there's a secret in the waterfall, if I remember correctly. I'm sucking at this. This is like a... Oh, yes, I knew it. I'm sucking at this game, which is intended for, like, what, 10-year-olds? 8-year-olds? But I still think it holds up, because it's a lot of fun to play. And again, all the nods to all the things in the respective Disney films is really, really cool. Whoa, Tail Chaser on Pride Slide. Oh! That must have been the entrance there. Okay, let me see if I can get this. Oh, come on. Well, at least we did a spin flip. So yeah, it controls similarly to the Tony Hawk games, and it controls similarly to the skateboard levels in Spyro 3. And again, I played the Spyro games a lot when I was young, and I still play the Spyro games. I'm so happy about the remaster that's coming out. I'm so happy that Crash Insane Trilogy did well enough to warrant a Spyro remaster. Oh, what's going on down there? Ah! Loss of 1738 points. Oh yeah, that's right. You could chase the hyena baddies down here. Whoa! Why couldn't they use Ed? Well, I don't think that's Ed though. I'm gonna do a lap race with this guy. Whoa! Ah! That didn't hurt. You've been through worse, Simba. Whoa! You're afraid of a lion cub on a I don't know what to call it, a board that's in the shape of a lion that's painted like a tribal mask or something. Whoa. There's Zazu. I don't think you could talk to him, though. I think the other reason why Tarzan is featured in this game, among other Disney animated properties, is because at the time the Legend of Tarzan cartoon was on TV, and that was back when most Disney animated features got TV cartoon adaptations. They laid off of that for a little while, and then, you know, they're slowly coming back to it now with Tangled, the series, and Big Hero 6, the series. Apparently, Tangled, the series, is now titled Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. And I think it's really cool that Disney has brought that back, because the TV shows were always really, you know, they were always neat companions to the animated features. Like, the animated features were always all ages skewing things, but, whoa, how many points? Oh, wow, that multiplier was sick. 47,000 points? Yeah, Simba really does walk on the wild side, doesn't he? Whoa, whoa.
Doc, hope nobody saw that.
And you know, the graphics are not too bad for 2003. I mean, it's... Oh, there's the haunch. I have a hunch that haunch is somewhere close. Whoa! I suck at these. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, there's literally an exit right there. Okay, let's see if we can get it. He's in a slightly tricky position, so I have to get up on that thing. And then jump and grind on it. Whoa. Oh no, he's doing the... What do they call that skate move when you go up the curve like that and do this? I'm not a skater. I never was a skater. I was never cool enough to be a skater anyways. I didn't even want to try it. I wasn't into that. Gotta also remember that 2001-ish to 2003-ish was the time of things like No Fair and Tech Deck and stuff like that. So yeah, extreme sports were like virtually everywhere. They still are to some extent. Like Disney XD is very much a channel that was built to cater to that sort of demographic, the sort of 6 to 12-year-old boy demographic. Can I get through it? Can I get to it from here? Okay. I'm just sucking at this. And look, Pride Rock is surrounded by, like, jungles and stuff. It wasn't like that in the movie. Hey, a wildebeest. A wildebeest. I almost said a wildebeest. Or a new GNU. That's how it's spelled. If you remember on the old Lion King DVD, the Platinum Edition from 2003, there was that bonus feature, Timon and Pumbaa's Virtual Safari. That was a lot of fun. It was like campy, but in the best way possible, and they get caught in the middle of a wildebeest stampede, and there's a part where Pumbaa turns to Timon and says, "Hey Timon, didn't you know a wildebeest is called a GNU?" And Timon like says back in a snarky tone of voice, "Well, thank you for that fact," or something like that. It's been a long time since I played that. You know, I'm not gonna focus on this haunch. I'm just gonna mosey around doing stupid stuff. Whoa, spin flip. Looks like the points don't go down every time. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Yeah, Serengeti. Isn't Serengeti spelled with an H? Or am I thinking of Savannah? Savannah, Georgia. Oh! I remember when I was a kid, I kind of got the two confused at first. Like, I used to spell Savannah with an H because I read, like, when I looked it up or something, it took me to Savannah, Georgia, and I just kind of assumed... I've been to Savannah, Georgia, by the way. It's beautiful. You should go. I've never been to the African savannas, though, although one day I plan to go there. I plan to go everywhere. So you pretty much saw all of Pride Rock. Let's go to the next level, and you could change to you could like switch the level right here from the pause menu, which I think is great. All right, let's go to the elephant graveyard and singe our asses on lava. Whoa, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Woo!
Here I come.
Yeah, here I come. I'm the zombie wolf. Oh! Crash some of those. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, the overall graphics and art direction are nice for their time. I mean, they really capture the feel of the Disney animated films quite nicely. Although the Elephant Graveyard is a little bit more colorful than it is in the movie. In the movie, it's kind of dreary and post-apocalyptic looking with hints of red because of the lava and all. But this is... I mean, this is more reminiscent of what it looked like during the Be Prepared sequence. But even then, during the Be Prepared sequence, it looked very apocalyptic and grim. This looks pretty colorful, all things considered. Got, you know, we got bright blues, bright reds, bright oranges, some bright greens here and there. You know, it's kind of like a rainbow elephant graveyard, like a psychedelic elephant graveyard. Okay, maybe not that extreme, but... Whoa, okay. Oh, wow. I remember this shortcut. Alright. Take down all the... I'm like sucking so bad at this, it's not even funny. Some random 8-year-old could have figured this out in seconds flat. I used to be really, really good at this, but, you know, I haven't played these kinds of games in a long, long while, so... Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, good, good. There's no lava down there. Going down.
I walk on the wild side.
I laugh in the face of danger. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, get down. Whoa. 5,000. This is like... It's almost like the ruins or something, made out of elephant bones. Oh, yeah, I think you could do a trick around there and make the skull fall. Whoa! Yes! 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 Let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. Crash the party. Nothing happened. I'm disappointed. I am sad. Oh, okay, you have to do it from down here. Yes! Ball and string. Like ball in a cup. Oh, come on! You broke my stride, man. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Okay. Round and up and down we go. Whoa! This is pretty extreme, man. To the extreme! Alright, whoa! And you can flip the board, too, apparently. Can I change character from here? I can't. Adjust gamma. Wow, you could tell it's from the early 2000s. Unless newer games have that, but I never really noticed that in newer games. Maybe I'm just blind. Okay, let's go back. Simba. Rafiki. Yeah, Rafiki. The wise shaman. An extreme skater. I've seen it all. Of course, when you're 11, you don't care about that, but looking at it now, it's kind of unusual. So Scars Canyon, complete with a shot of the wildebeest coming down into the gorge. Alright, so... yeah, look at Rafiki. Sick moves there. Yeah! Woo! You followed Rafiki. He know the way. I mean, this was a year before The Lion King 1.5 came out, and I liked Lion King 1.5 a lot when I was...
Look at old Rafiki!
Look at old Rafiki! Did they... I doubt it, but it sounds a lot like Robert Guillaume? I don't know how to say his last name. He passed away recently, which, you know, this is really sad. I mean, he's such a great actor in other things, but, you know, everybody who grew up with The Lion King, of course, you know, he's kind of embedded into our heads as Rafiki. You know, I feel that way about a lot of The Lion King's voice cast, actually. Like, somebody like Ernie Sabella, who did the voice of Pumbaa, I don't associate him with anything else. Same thing with Nathan Lane. I mean, outside of the Birdcage, maybe, and some other things, I, first and foremost, associate Nathan Lane with The Lion King. That's how immortal those roles are, really. Like, when you do a voice role in a good Disney animated movie, it's there, like, forever and ever. That's it. It doesn't matter what other movies you do. Some of those might be forgotten, but the Disney ones, they just last a long while. Ouch. Sorry, Rafiki. He's not old for an old baboon. No, he's not a baboon. He's a mandrill. Why'd I call him a baboon? He's a mandrill. You know what a mandrill is? Rafiki is a mandrill. That's another thing. When I was young, Lion King taught me about all different African animals. I mean, if I didn't know anything about African animals, I probably would have called Rafiki a monkey, and I probably would have called the wildebeest, like, buffalo or something. Yeah, Lion King sort of taught me at an early age about different animals, and Lion King 2 as well, to be fair. And speaking of the direct-to-video Disney films, I liked those a lot more when I was little, but as I got older, I kind of realized that they just aren't my cup of tea. I know that there's a lot of Disney fans my age that still really like the direct-to-video sequels. I've kind of soured on them, honestly, because they were kind of made for crummy reasons, and I think they kind of hurt Disney's animation, and they hurt traditional hand-drawn animation in many ways. I think they hurt the image of Disney animation. But if you like the movies, that's totally fine. I mean, there's some merits to be found in them. They're just... I'm not fond of them anymore. Wildebeest! Can I bug them? Whoa, 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 whoa! And this level is very, very colorful compared to the gorge as it appears in the movie. 13 out of 25 spirit guides. I guess it's some kind of hologram that guides them. I don't know. Whoa! I gotta find some more secret areas. I'm probably up to like 20 minutes now in this playthrough. Probably making my computer all agitated. Whoa! Don't dawdle, hurry up. Whoa! Okay. 360 hot potato. Are those moves actually called that, or did they just make them up for the game? Because I don't remember the Tony Hawk games ever calling them that. Then again, it's been a long time since I played the old Tony Hawk games, so... Okay, let's see. Hey, you. Yeah, that's right, you run. Okay. Imagine if they made, like, a remaster of this game. Like, what Disney movies would they use now? Would they use Tangled? Would they use Moana? Would they use Wreck-It Ralph? They probably use Wreck-It Ralph. That's a no-brainer, being a Disney animated movie about video games. And in terms of Pixar movies, they could probably use, like, locations from Toy Story 3, or Coco, even. Like, they could totally do something with the Land of the Dead. But yeah, like, if you're a real Disney animation and Pixar geek, there's actually stuff to find in this game that makes it worthwhile, and it makes it worth playing some 15 years after its release. I don't know how I heard about this game, either through the old Disney Adventures magazine or through another source. because I, like many other almost every other 10 to 12-year-old back in 2003, 2004, I was watching the Disney Channel, so I was aware of what was out. And that was when Disney was going through a phase where this was towards the end of Michael Eisner's run as CEO of the company, and there was a lot of like embarrassing things that Disney put out at the time, and there were a lot of cool things that Disney put out, and you could tell that they were kind of going through a phase where they're trying to be hip and cool with the sort of tweener, teeny bopper audience, and the Disney Channel really, really catered to that sort of demographic. And, you know, with the shows like That's So Raven and Lizzie McGuire and stuff like that, not that I'm trying to put down those shows or anything, I mean, we all watched them when we were younger. I'm just saying, like, that was sort of a phase that Disney went through, and then Disney continued it, like with Hannah Montana and stuff like that. I was never into that. And really, it was just Disney trying to compete with Nickelodeon, because Nickelodeon at the time was really dominating in the sitcom department, the sort of preteen sitcom department. Okay, let's get up here. Let's get up here. Let's get up here. Whoa! Oh, what's that? Nice. Manual. Oh, this is embarrassing. Knock the rocks. Whoa. Okay, so that's a special move. Bottom of the bowl. Okay, so I'm going to do a little more exploring here, and then I'm going to end the part because I want to do the Toy Story levels, but I do want to play as the other characters as well, so maybe in the next part I'll play as Timon and Pumbaa to show how they, you know, what playing with them is like. Granted, if I get better at playing this game between the first playthrough and the next, I apologize. I'm not a professional gamer. I just love playing games even if I suck at them. What's over here? Let's just collect that spare guide for good measure. Whoa! Alright, so I'm going to cap the part off here. Thanks for watching. This is iMaxination, signing off.